Hello, namaste.
Namaste.
Welcome to this class that I'm recommending you take in the morning before you begin your day, and I'm calling it Rise and Shine. My name is Brigitte, this is my husband Brian, and basically this is going to be a 1 hour class. You can expect to awaken your mind, fuel your spirit, gracefully iron out any tightness and kinks from your night's sleep, and hopefully it'll leave you feeling really glowing and give you lots of mental clarity, so you can flow through the rest of your day with ease and feel fabulous. So we're going to begin by taking a seat as always and centering ourselves. So sit comfortably. You can be in easy pose or cross-legged, or if you prefer, kneeling with a cushion underneath you. Take a really full breath in through both nostrils. Big sigh out through the mouth, big letting go sigh. Relax your jaw, relax your mouth. Place the backs of your hands to your inner legs, and we're going to take an energy mudra today, which means middle finger and ring finger connect to your thumb. Your eyes are closed. Allow your eyes to just sink back into their sockets while we take some time to soften, to center ourselves, to listen inwardly. Notice if you're holding on to any tension, particularly in the face. Relax your inner cheeks, your inner ears. Iron out any creases on your forehead or the center of your eyebrows. Come to a state of being. A state of presence. Present with how you're feeling today. Whether your mind is busy, whether you're feeling emotional, whether you know how your body feels, whether you're holding on to any aches or pain or fatigue, for instance. We always begin by checking in. So take this time now to listen, to become acutely aware of how you're feeling in this moment. Now bring your full awareness to your breath. Fully conscious, fully aware of each inhalation and each exhalation. Literally invite the inhalation into your whole being. Allow it to invigorate, to energize. Allow the exhalation to offer your body and mind freedom. The breath is life's teacher. Observe me, says the breath, and learn to live effortlessly in the present moment. Feel me, says the breath, and feel the ebb and flow of life. Allow me, says the breath, and I'll sustain and nourish you, filling you with energy and cleansing you of tension and fatigue. Move with me, says the breath, and I'll invite your soul to dance. Allow the breath to literally breathe and permeate your whole being. Make sounds with me and I shall teach your soul to sing. Follow me, says the breath, and I'll lead you out of the farthest reaches of the universe and inward to the deepest parts of your inner world. Please fold your hands to your heart. With your eyes still closed, bow your head forwards, but lift your chest upwards. And we set integrity for this practice by setting an intention. The intention to feel glowing, to feel invigorated, to feel set up for our day, to rise and shine. And you can curl up the bottom corners of your top lip. Softly open your eyes. Release your hands. Cool, so we are going to begin by staying seated and just reaching our right arm onto, out to the side, but resting the palm down onto the floor, to the side of your right hip. And we're going to inhale, raise left arm. And then as we exhale, really push the floor away with your right arm as you extend over, so you can really stretch out of any tightness in those intercostal muscles. And then let's just take about another 4 breaths here. Each exhalation, breathing into those ribs, trying to soften and ease any tightness being held there. One more full breath. Let's inhale, bring that up. Exhale, take the left hand to the floor beside your left hip or just out to the side. Inhale, raise your right arm. And exhale again, extend over. So if you push your left hand onto the floor, like you're pushing the floor away, you can really get into some tight little crevices there between each rib. Those intercostal muscles. Enjoy your breath. It's a lovely stretch. One more full breath here. Then inhale, bring your left arm up alongside your right arm so the palms face each other, and exhale, fold your hands to your heart. Lovely. And then we're going to release. Take, if you're sitting on a block or a cushion, take it away from you now. And we're going to begin by coming on to hands and knees, just to do a little bit of cat-cow, bring the pelvis into a neutral position. So hands shoulder width apart, knees a little bit further back than the hips and hip width apart. Spread your fingers, shoulders over wrists, inner elbows face each other. Let's take a full breath in, enjoy the breath. And then exhale, so you're looking up, and then exhale, roll your spine. So just allow the head to hang, root the tailbone down, round your upper back, and then inhale again, open your chest, look up. And exhale, roll through the spine. Inhale, lift the chest forwards. And then exhale, round. So remember, we're really waking up the body, and we're going to wake it up slowly. Breathe in, open chest, look up. And exhale, roll your spine. Inhale, look up. And exhale, roll for the last time. And then this time you're going to breathe in, look up, lift the chest forwards. And on your exhalation, release back to child pose. From child pose, you're going to clasp your hands around your back. So just sliding the fingers through each other. Forehead on the floor. Inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, little coffee hit. You're going to come right onto the center of the head. And continue to breathe in. So we really bring some oxygenated blood to the brain. Really wake up the brain. Awaken our senses. Couple more breaths. Now one more full breath in. Exhale, just drop back to child pose with your arms alongside your body. And then bring your hands to the sides of your knees. So still waking up the body. Come onto fingertips. And then inhale, come up. So you're just kneeling, and we're going to come right up to kneeling. Good. From here, bring hands to hips. And take your right leg out to the side, toes turning forwards. You're going to take gate pose, Paragasana. Take the back of your right hand to the outer thigh. Inhale your left arm up in line with the ear. And exhale, slide over. So again, we're getting this lovely side body stretch. It really helps to wake up the body. Couple more breaths here. Inhale, come up. Hands, hips. Bring that right knee in. And exhale, step the left foot out to the side, toes forwards. Back of the left hand now comes onto the outer thigh. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale, extend over again for that side stretch. Really move with your breath. So you breathe in, big stretch. Exhale, soften into it. One more breath. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, hands back to the hips. Come, bring that left knee in and sit back down onto your feet, onto your heels. And then we're going to inhale, sweep our arms up. And we'll just shift a little bit further forwards than Brian. As we exhale, take your arms out to the sides and circle the wrists down. It's really good just to start getting the joints moving, especially when we're going to be using our arms and our wrists. Inhale, change the direction, take your arms back up again. We'll do that twice more. Exhale. Keep those wrists really circling to move the joints. Inhale up. And last time, exhale down, changing direction with the circles. And then this time from here, we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up, and then come back to our child pose, exhale. We're going to bring ourselves to down dog this time. So we're going to breathe in, come onto all fours, look forwards. Tuck the toes under, exhale, downward dog. And again, continue warming up the joints by alternating our knees bending. And you can bring the knees across each other too. Just alternating knees bending. Helping to loosen the synovial fluid of our joints, ankles, knees. Alright, then bring that to a steadiness. Either knees bent or legs straight, bum shining up to the ceiling. And then a full breath in. Exhale, draw your thigh bones back. Breath in, exhale, bend the knees, look up between your hands. Inhale, walk your hands to the front of your mat. Walk your feet to the front of your mat, I should say. Exhale, fold. Good, bend your knees a lot. Sit your bum really low. Turn your palms to the ceiling, arms straight. Inhale as though you're lifting energy up, come up. Good, exhale, pushing energy down. Sit low. Inhale, turn the palms upwards, lifting energy up. Exhale, pushing energy down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Last time, breathe in. Exhale. Turn palms to the ceiling, inhale, and then this time fold your hands to your heart, namaste, exhale, Tadasana. So feet about hip width apart, second toes forwards. And we're going to start with our usual warm up. This really helps to warm up all parts of the body. So take a full breath in, sweep up, come with us. On your exhalation, fold forwards to Uttanasana. You can bend your knees if you need to, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, invite your chest up, look up. Exhale, step your right foot back to a long lunge. Knee down, rise and shine. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Enjoy the stretch all the way along in this class. Exhale, ground your hands, come back to downward dog just for one breath. Inhale, come onto knees. Look up. Exhale, back to child pose. Balasana. Inhale to kneeling, reaching arms up, rise and shine. I'm going to leave glowing today. Exhale, back to child pose. Remember the breath is leading you. Breathe in, all fours. Exhale, tuck your toes under, downward dog. Listen, on this inhale, raise your right leg and circle the right ankle. And now change direction. Continue to keep your breath steady. And then take a breath in, look up. Exhale, step your right foot inside of the right hand. If it doesn't get there, hand on ankle, help it through. Good, back knee down again. Inhale, rise and shine. Lift, lengthen, stretch. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Inhaling, raise your back knee. Rock and step your feet in so they're hip width apart. Look up. Then exhale, fold. Inhale, reach forwards and up. Again, big stretch. I feel invigorated today. Exhale, fold hands back to the heart. So really working with the energy lines of the body today. Breathe in, reach up again. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lengthen your spine, look up. Exhale, this time float your left foot back to a long lunge. Step it as far back as you can. Back knee down, front knee over front heel. Inhale, sweep your arms up. A big stretch again. Rise and shine. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Then ground the hands. Downward dog. Just one breath here this time. Inhale, come onto hands and knees, look up. Use your breath, exhale, soften back to child pose, into that exhalation. Coming up to kneeling now on the inhale, breathe in, come up to kneeling, reach, stretch. Enjoy the stretch. Exhale, back to child pose. Inhale, come back onto all fours. Always let the breath lead you into the movement. Exhale, downward dog. This time, inhale, raise your left leg. Circle your left ankle. One way and then the other. Just again, warming up those ankle joints. Okay, baby toes turn down, breath in, look up. Exhale, step your left foot to the inside of your left hand, back knee down. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And then exhale, fingertips to the floor. Raise your back knee. Inhaling, rock and step in. You can bend the knees if you need to, if your hamstrings are tight. Exhale, fold. Let the breath lead you upwards, chest to the ceiling. Inhale, reach with the arms. Exhale, fold your hands to your heart, close your eyes. And just notice how you feel after that little warm-up. Stay with your breath. Ujjayi breath if you're familiar with it. A lovely, warm, whispery sound. Already feeling invigorated, feeling uplifted, feeling lighter. Notice how you're feeling. Be present with every breath, every movement. Anything else that may be coming up for you, thoughts and feelings, sensations. Open your eyes. We're ready to move again. Full breath in, sweep your arms up. Listen carefully. Exhale, fold forwards, fingertips to the floor. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step your right foot back. Long lunge, but listen. This time you're going to turn your foot so you're turning it to 2 o'clock. Alright, so the toes are turning slightly forwards and you're grounding the back heel. Now bring your front knee over your front heel. I'm going to do a little flow here to really wake up the body and the energy lines, especially the energy lines, the meridian lines that run through into the canopy of the lung. So we're going to breathe in, sweep up. And as we exhale, we're going to clasp behind and come into humble warrior. Inhale, back to Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, rise and shine. Exhale, clasp behind, fold forward. So you're trying to bring that left shoulder to the left inner knee, if possible. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, clasp behind, fold. Hips are facing forwards. Inhale, back to Virabhadrasana 1. Breath leads you into each movement. Exhale, clasp. Inhale. And we have one more. Exhale, clasp. Inhale, sweep up. Good. Exhale, tap the floor with your fingertips. Come onto the ball of the back foot, so the back foot is now facing forwards, and step back to downward dog. Stretch it out. Enjoy your breath here. Taking a full breath in from here, raise your right leg, look up. Exhale, step right foot inside of right hand. Look up, come onto fingertips. Inhale, step left foot in. Exhale, fold and hold. Uttanasana. Okay, if you're able to, you can perhaps stand on the palms of your hands here. If you're not able to, please take your hands to your outer calves as I'm showing now. Make your calves push back out into the hands and fold. So really wake up the hamstrings, hang out with your upper body and breathe. It's great to do all of this hanging head low in a class where you want to feel invigorated. We're really getting the blood to start moving around the body, and especially into the brain. One more full breath. Fingertips out in front. Breathe in, look up. Exhale, bend your knees, sit your bum low. Inhale, back to our little bit of Tai Chi, lifting energy up, all the way up. Exhale, pushing down. Sit your bum low. Inhale, turn the palms, come up. Another 4 to go. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And this is the last one. Breathe in. Exhale. This time we're coming all the way up. Breathe in, lift energy up. Good, this time bring palms together. Exhale, hands, namaste. Close your eyes for a moment. Come back to presence, come back to your breath. Notice how you're feeling. That breath will invigorate you. It starts to wake up your muscles, your bones, your skin, your inner organs. We're starting to get prana flowing, energy flowing, so that we feel lifted, both physically and mentally. Steady breath, open your eyes. Here we go again, second side, breathe in, sweep up. Exhale, fold forwards, tap the floor with your fingertips. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step your left foot back to a long lunge. Good, turn your toes 10 o'clock. Bend your front knee, bring it over front heel, look up, hips forwards, here we come. Virabhadrasana 1, inhale, come up. Exhale, clasp behind, fold forwards. Inhale, come up. Exhale, clasp. Fold. Humble warrior, let your head hang. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, clasp and hang. Again, inhale, sweep up. Reach, rise and shine. Exhale. The breath lifts you, so as you breathe in, sweep up, the breath will lift you up. Remember, the back leg is much more dominant. Exhale. We've got 2 more, I think. Inhale, sweep up. And last time, exhale, clasp. Good. Breathe in, sweep up. And this time, exhale, ground your hands. We step back, downward dog again, 5 breaths. Enjoy your breath here. Ground down through the pads under your knuckles. Stretching. Sides of the ribs, backs of the legs, and the thighs pushing back. Feel that stretch right down into the back of the calves. Listen carefully, breathe in, raise your left leg, look up. On your exhalation, step left foot inside of your left hand, help it through if you need to. Come on to fingertips. On the inhale, step your right foot through. Feet hip width. Exhale, we're going to fold exactly what we did before, Uttanasana. You can either stand on your hands, tipping your weight forward slightly, or hands to the outer calves again, and the calves push back. Upper body just hangs out here, getting some traction through the back of the neck, the upper spine. One more full breath here, and then we've got that little flow again. Good, when you're ready, fingertips in front, look up. Bend your knees a lot, sit your bum low. Inhale, palms to the ceiling, come up. Exhale, push energy down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, push down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is the last one. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold hands to heart, close your eyes. Stay present. Be right here, right now with your breath, your body. The whole feeling that is you. Be present with that. Continue flowing with your breath. Steady rhythm to the breath, don't lose it. Stay fully aware, fully conscious of every breath. That's the practice. Open your eyes. Bring your hands to your hips. Take a full breath in. On your exhalation, step your right foot back to a long lunge. And this time we're going to turn to face sideways. So both feet face the same way. You turn second toes on both feet, face forwards. Good, we're going to take a full breath in. And from here we're going to exhale and fold forwards. Good, we're going to take our right hand out in front of us and to the middle. And if you can't touch the floor here, maybe take your hand on 2 or 3 blocks or books. Inhale, raise your left arm and twist. So we want to keep the hips really balanced here. So try not to turn the hips. Keep the hips, let the hips have symmetry. With the right hand on the floor, feel like you're pushing it towards the back of your mat. And that will really help to open up this meridian line to the lungs that moves up through the inner arms. Keep the weight even through your feet. Head back, gaze soft. Just twisting, but not from the hips, from the waist. Lovely, guys. Take a full breath in. Exhale, bring your left fingertips back down to the floor. Now, keeping the back leg where it is, you're going to walk around to the front again and turn the left foot forwards. Now, you're going to take your left hand, fingertips further back behind the heel, or your hand onto a block as I'm going to demonstrate, or a book if you're at home using another prop. All right, hand comes onto the book or the prop. Hips are twisting forwards, left buttock is under, and again we open up that same energy line, that same meridian line. Inhale, we open up the lungs fully and breathe. It's a great morning stretch in Trikonasana. Opens up every energy line of the body, this pose. Enjoy it, breathe into it. You can take a full breath in. Exhale, fingertips to the floor. Spin onto the ball of your back foot. Step back to downward dog again. Three more breaths. Take a full breath in from here. Exhale, bend your knees, look up between your hands. Inhale, you can step, walk or jump forwards to the front of your mat. Exhale, fold. And this time we're just coming straight up. So inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold, hands to heart. Good, we're going to step the left foot back to a long lunge now. So we can do the same on the other side. So turn your toes the opposite way this time. Okay. Pretty wide. If you take your arms out to the side, you should have heels underneath wrists. Hands back on the hips. Let's take a full breath in. Exhale, fold forwards. This time, fingertips come down. Left hand will be on the floor or on a block or a book. Good. Out in front of you. Inhale, raise your right arm and twist this time. Okay, keeping the hips, trying to keep the hips nice and even. Feel as though your left hand is glued to the floor, but you're trying to push it towards the back of the room, towards the back of your mat. That will really help you to get a little bit more of a twist of your upper body. Again, opening up the canopy of the lungs through that lung meridian line. Breathe deeply. Allow the breath to literally enliven the body. That's what we're doing with this Rise and Shine class, which you may or may not be doing in the morning. Full breath in. Exhale. Bring that right arm down, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk around to the front. Just turn the right foot out so it's now turning forwards, and you line up the front heel into the instep of the back foot. And this time we'll take right hand behind or onto a block, as I'm showing modified here. Good. I'm going to turn that left, inner rotate that left leg, outer rotate the front leg, and then when we're ready we open up again. Inhale, lovely big enlivening energizing stretch in Trikonasana. Love it. Every breath count. Every breath awakening your body. Last one, full breath in. Exhale, bend the front knee slightly, ground that left hand, spin onto the ball of the back foot, step back, downward facing dog, hold. Full breath in, raise your right leg, look up. Exhale, scoop right knee into your chest, bring it in really tight, and then bring shoulders over wrists. Hold, chest, you're trying to lift your chest further forwards than your mat. Now bow your head, try and touch your nose to your knee. Hold. Two more breaths. Inhale, look up. Exhale, point right knee to the right corner of the mat. Come down into pigeon pose. Ekapada Raja Gata Pottanasana. So right knee pointing to right corner of mat. We're on the very front of the right foot. The very front for this variation on pigeon pose. So right knee turns out to the right. You're on the front of the foot. Every single toenail grounds. Now try and walk your back knee as far back as you can. Come onto fingertips. Okay, now I want you to imagine both knees are glued to the floor. They're stuck down to the floor. But every time you breathe in, you're trying to push them towards each other. And every time you breathe out, you're going to wrap that right buttock under and try and release more deeply into this outer thigh stretch, IT band stretch. You can breathe in, you can push the floor away as you pull your knees towards each other. And then exhale, see if you can sit lower, tuck the right buttock under. You might find you can get the left knee further back now. A couple more, breathe in. And exhale. Just out in front. Inhale, push the floor away. Hug in and exhale, wrap. Good. Now listen, guys, listen carefully. I'm not sure whether you're going to be able to see exactly what we do here, but we're going to sit onto our right buttock. Okay, so we've sat onto the right buttock and we're now going to turn and face the side again. And you literally, everything turns. So the left toes will turn up to the ceiling. We're going to bring the sole of the right foot into our inner thigh. So sole of the right foot into the left inner thigh. The left leg is straight. Okay, we're going to take the back of the left hand into the inner leg. We're going to take the right hand to the side of our hip. We're going to push the left hand into the left inner leg and make the left inner leg push back. And then we're going to turn back to face the front. So we should be looking at you now, you should be looking at us. With a smile. Okay, keep pushing the back of the left hand into the back inner leg. So it can be the inner knee or the inner thigh. So get as much twist as you can first. Good, now tip back, tip the head back a little bit, tip the chin up. Inhale, raise your right arm. Good, let the right hand, the palm of the hand, face the back of your mat. And then exhale, slide your left hand further down the inner leg if you can. and ease over. Now what you may find here is that you've toppled back into the buttocks. So you may find you want to sit on a cushion or a flat block or a book or something, and that will make you much more upright for this stretch. Otherwise it will feel very uncomfortable. So you see, as soon as if I imagine I'm less flexible and I'm leaning back, I can't get the stretch. If I take the cushion under my bum, I'm much more upright and the stretch feels so much nicer. Alright, so you decide where that is for you. Try not to let the right foot slide under the left leg. That's really important. So you want the sole of the foot to the inner thigh. Now the sole of the foot pushes into the inner thigh. See if you can make the inner thigh push back when you breathe in. Breathe in. And then exhale, that should take you deeper because it really helps to ground the right hip. So breathe in, inner thigh pushes into foot, foot pushes back. Exhale. Good, we'll do one more of those. Breathe in. You may find you can take the inner foot with the left hand and the outer foot with your right hand if you're very flexible. Then inhale, raise your right arm. Good. Exhale, ground both hands. Downward dog. Good. So now, can you notice how one side of the body feels quite different to the other? Can you feel that, Brian?
Yeah, down the right.
Yeah, so we've really stretched just one side of the body, so of course we need to do the other side. So I join you back in downward dog. All right, one more breath here. So remember what we did first, we take a breath in, raise your left leg. Look up, exhale, scoop the left knee in tight to your chest. Left knee tight to chest, bring shoulders over wrists. And then tuck your chin in, so you're trying to touch your nose onto your knee. Breathe. You need to powerfully breathe here. With 2 more breaths, guys. Look up, point your left knee over towards the left corner of your mat, and bring yourself down to pigeon. But you've never been so pleased to get to pigeon, hey? Slide your back knee further back. Come on to fingertips. So fingertips out in front. So remember what I said before, we're on the front of the foot, every toenail grounds. So on the front of the shin, that keeps the knee very safe. Good, slide back knee as far back as possible. Now with fingertips to the floor, feel like you're pushing the floor away. Breathe in, hug your knees in. And then exhale, tuck left buttock under. See if that allows you a bit more freedom in the pose. So breathe in, the knees are glued to the floor. We try and pull them towards each other. Breathe out, soften. So just riding the wave of every breath. Breath leads the movement. Breathe in, hug into midline. Breathe out. Soften into the stretch. Couple more. Last one. And exhale one. Yeah, rise and shine. Yeah. Literally. Okay, so you're going to sit onto your left buttock. Spin onto both buttocks now. Toes of the right foot turn up to the ceiling. And we've got the sole of the left foot pressing into the right inner thigh. All right, and again, if you need to lift your seat, I'll show you and do it that way. Just take a block under your seat. We take the back of the right hand to the inner leg, push into the inner leg, and make the inner leg push back. So we can now turn, left fingertips to the side of the hip, turn, so we're all looking at each other again, smiling. Good. Inhale, raise your left arm. Exhale, slide your right hand further down the inner leg. Inhale. Exhale. Keep working with the breath. Remember I said breathe in, push foot into inner thigh. Make the adductor muscle push back in the inner thigh. Exhale, soften. Breathe in. Thigh and foot push into each other. Exhale, soften. take the inner foot. You may be able to and take the outer foot with the left hand. And do so. Keep the chest really nice and open. You get a lovely twist in here. Right, take a really full breath in. And then exhale. Just really again stretching through these intercostal muscles and twisting. Such a great thing to do. To wake the body up, invigorate the body. Well done. Let's bring that up now. Breathe in, raise your left arm. Exhale, release. Ground your hands for your last downward dog of this practice. Stretch out. Okay, take a breath in, come onto your knees. Look up, smile. Exhale, come down onto your fronts. Good, shuffle back a little bit. Rest your forehead on your hands. I'm actually giving you a rest. And we're pretty near to the end of the class now. So just close your eyes, relax, rest forehead on hands. Pay full attention to your breath. Alright, you can lift your heads and we're literally just going to roll over onto our backs now. And we're going to finish the practice because it's just a really great stretch and opening for the chest and shoulders with Matyasana, fish pose. So you're going to bend your legs, soles of the feet on the floor. And then I want you to slide both arms underneath your body, crisscross your thumbs so they're like this. And you're sitting, literally, sitting on the backs of your hands. So your bum is on the backs of your hands. Good, then straighten your legs again, out along the floor. Good, turn the feet up to the ceiling, bring the inner legs together, inner feet together even. Try and bring your elbows in as close as possible as well. Elbows in as close as possible. Now what we're going to do is we're going to push into the forearms to come up onto our elbows. Inhale. Good. And then as you exhale, you're going to let your head hang. See if you can just drop your head right back. So it's just tapping onto the floor. Just lightly tapping the floor. Opening up your chest, breathing fully. And opening up the canopy of the lungs. Opening up the throat. Breathe fully here. Then inhale, push back up onto the forearms. Bring your chin in and lower back down again. Well done. Bend the knees, slide your arms out from underneath you. Good. From here, bring right knee into chest. Slide left leg out along the floor. Push out through the inner foot, left leg. Then do the other side. Swap legs. Then you can release that. Bend both knees into the chest. And then you'll have seen when you read about this class that I asked you to have a strap handy. So it can either be a dressing gown belt or a belt or a yoga strap, anything that kind of doubles up as a scarf even. We're going to take our feet into the belt, just underneath the balls of the feet. We've made quite a big loop, and we're going to straighten the legs up. With our hands in the loop, we're just going to draw the legs down. So we're really trying to ground the sit bones. And just find that natural curve to the lower back. Imagine there was a spider in the room and he wants to run underneath your back. So you're grounding the sit bones, but there's a natural curve to the lower back here. Hands are just hanging here. It just really helps to ground the femur bones, the leg bones back into their sockets. Reset the body. Allow your breathing to become very natural and passive. Well done. And then you can release the belt. Hug your knees and rock from side to side just for a few moments. But rocking on the base of the spine, around the sacral area, top of the buttocks. And then please stretch one leg away at a time, ready for Shavasana. Really stretch out through the inner foot as you come into Shavasana. Then the other leg. Place your feet about hip width, maybe a bit wider if that's more comfortable for you. Turn your big toes in towards each other so we can just inner rotate the inner thighs. And then let your feet fall open to the sides. Good. I want you to lift your shoulder blades away from the lower back. Then lift your head away from the shoulders to the back of the neck. He's lengthening, the sides of the neck are lengthening. Arms slightly apart from your body, turn the backs of your hands onto the floor. And then please connect your first finger to your thumb. Close your eyes softly. Relax your face. Imagine the whole of your body is lightly draped with a shawl. So your body can totally relax. The skin on your body is soft. Allow yourself to just melt into the earth beneath you. There's no holding on. Just letting go. Surrendering. Into vastness. Imagine your body has no beginning or end. You're just blending into the ether. Every exhalation, sink into it. Allow. And just be. no movement, just begin to deepen your breath. Notice the whole feeling that is you now. How do you feel? Do you feel ready for a brand new day? Do you feel invigorated? Do you feel shiny, glowing? Never ever underestimate the power of movement and breath. You know, there's so many times I don't want to get on my mat. I'm feeling lazy. But I bring myself here and I never ever regret it. Sets me up for the day. It alters my mindset. It invigorates my body. Begin to wake up your body, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Wake your body up however you like to wake. Maybe you like to stretch, especially in the mornings. Maybe you just want to bring your knees up to your chest, gently rock again, in a nice comforting way. And then bring yourselves onto your side. Resting the side of your head into your upper arm. Just being present. Being in this moment. Again, just absorbing how you're feeling. This is the yoga. And then bring yourself back up to seated. To finish, and I'm going to close with a little verse. Please fold your hands to your heart. Very softly, bow your head. Lift your chest high so the whole body is buoyant, ready for the day. So your whole persona, your whole attitude, the way you hold your body, encourages that energy. I breathe, I awake, I give thanks, I ignite the fire within. I sit, I pray, I breathe, I affirm, I meditate, I acknowledge the goodness within. I stretch, I move, I flow, easing the stiffness and aches away. I rest in Shavasana, I breathe, I pray, I receive, I absorb, I arise, and I give thanks for a brand new day. Hope this really helps you to rise and shine, and you have a fantastic day. Namaste. Thank you for joining us.
Namaste.